Which country has less freedoms, Australia or USA? The United States calls itself as land of free. Australia prides itself on fairness and human rights. But when it comes to real freedom, which one actually lets you live freer? In the US, the First Amendment is sacred. You can burn a flag, criticize the president, even say crazy stuff online, and mostly you won't go to jail for it. In Australia, free speech is protected, but not explicitly in the Constitution. And yes, people have been fined and arrested for things posted online. So speech in America might be freer, but is it always a good thing? Both nations have deep surveillance powers, but Australia has passed some of the most invasive laws in the Western world, even forcing tech companies to build backdoors for government access. Australia is a heavily regulated country, and most of the people are scared to break the laws, because fines are enormous. In the US, the National Security Agency's shadow looms large, but whistleblowers like Snowden revealed it. In Australia, it's legal and often barely discussed. You have a freedom to say only what you are allowed to say. Would you agree or disagree with that? Please share in comments. During COVID, Australia enforced some of the strictest lockdowns and travel bans even within a country. Protesters were arrested. In some cases, drones and military patrolled streets. In the US, response varied state to state. Some states locked down hard, others barely blinked. The freedom to choose was something real and sometimes chaotic. Gun rights are key freedom in America, a right to defend yourself, to resist tyranny. But it comes with a price, one of the highest rates of gun violence in the developed world. And remember, all psychos and drug addicts walking down the streets, though you can meet literally everywhere, especially in the public transport parks and major cities like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Seattle. Those places were home for more than 1/3 of all homeless people in the US. Australia, gun control after a mass shooting in the 90s. No mass shooting since. More safety but less individual choice. In the US, freedom means choosing your own doctor, or not having one at all. On the other hand, in Australia, Medicare covers nearly everyone. So its true freedom is ability to choose or the guarantee of care. So you can be sure if you get really sick, there is no need to sell a house to pay all of the medical bills. And you will not end up living on the streets in the worst case scenario. Freedom isn't just about what you say, it's also about what you're allowed to hear. In the US, media outlets are largely private and competitive. That means a lot of noise but also an illusion of choice. You can tune into the Fox, CNN, or wild conspiracy channels. It's all the same shit anyway. If you want to hear real news or get a slightly more freedom or different opinions, join X. You'll be very surprised of things that will never be shown in mass media. Australia, the government pays big role on taxpayer-funded outlets like the ABC holding a dominant voice. Some critics say it leads to more responsible journalism. Others, they call it state-influenced storytelling. And then there is a censorship. Australia has blocked some websites entirely, even encrypted content. In the US, big tech handles most of the moderation, sometimes under pressure from the government, but technically private companies. Let's talk about money. In the US, taxes are lower, business is less regulated, and wealth can explode or evaporate fast. You can start a company in your garage and become a billionaire, or go bankrupt with a medical bill. In Australia, the system is more stable but more controlled. Workers have stronger rights, minimum wage is higher, and there is a social safety net. Would you agree or disagree with this? Please share in comments. So what is a freedom? The ability to strike it rich, or the security of knowing you won't fall through the cracks? What about the freedom to live how you want? Love who you want, believe what you want, wear what you want. Australia legalized same-sex marriage in 2017 by popular vote. In the US, it took a Supreme Court decision in 2015. Both countries rank high in LGBTQ+ rights, religious freedom, and gender equality, but there are cultural tensions in both. According to the Global Freedom Index, both the US and Australia rank highly. But when it comes to movement and mobility, Australia has more restrictions on immigration, visas, and even domestic movement during crisis. In the US, immigration is messy and politicized, but still relatively open, and you can drive from one end of the country to the other without even being stopped, unless you are flying. Freedom isn't one thing, it's a million small things. From the words you can say to the choices you can make, to the risk you are allowed or forced to take. The United States offers raw, rugged freedom with sharp edges. Australia offers managed modern freedom with guardrails. And maybe, just maybe, it's not about which country has less freedom, but which one gives you the kind of freedom you value.
Please, when you use the toilet, just use less toilet paper and don't shove the dunny brush in until it's flushed. You won't need to do 5 flushes afterwards. I never do, it's only you.
Thanks for watching my video, guys. Please share your thoughts in comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the notification bell, and I'm gonna see you next week.